What is up? What is up? Welcome back. It is your girl, Jordan Wiley, aka Geocentric, back with another. This may or may not be an episode that ends up on the podcast, but we'll see. um, the funny thing, I actually came here today to talk about the fact that I have a podcast, right? But I've realized, I guess maybe so the past year, while I've been doing bigger interviews, quote unquote, bigger interviews with some of my icons and idols and stuff like that, I've noticed that, I don't know, I have a big fear of showing up and being vulnerable and just speaking my truth, letting myself be heard. I think I have a huge fear around being seen, as well as just coming off. I think a lot of us deal with this too. Is like, a fear around coming off stupid or unintelligent or something like that. I think I had an interview with recently with Stephen Geeter, and I just remember like something I said. I felt like I had a hard time like talking after it because it just sounded so dumb, and I was like, God, he probably thinks I am just so dumb right now. And I don't know, that happens quite frequently. I mean, particularly especially with males, but um, and I think a lot of that comes from some trauma that I've had in the past, and just sort of being silenced, by like another human being, and bullied, and kind of treated like what came out of my mouth didn't really deserve to, and the thoughts that were going through my brain were incorrect, and stuff like that. And it's been a few years since I've had to deal with that, but coming out of it and relearning myself after, just completely like losing my personality to another human being, or like multiple human beings with like very significant relationships in my life, where like, I don't know, it's just kind of made me jaded in a way where, like, in a way I sort of like guard like my personality in some ways. Like, I don't let a lot of people have access to me, even in my personal relationships. Like, not really. Like, I don't like to open up and say what I have to say. I remember one time, I may have a little bit of the tism too, not gonna lie. I remember one time, I wasn't that young, but it was in my teenage years, maybe college. I remember my mom said something to me, and she was like, people don't want you to fucking psychoanalyze them. Like, stop that shit. Like, that's something I would do a lot. It's like, I don't know. Just speak my truth. If there's something I don't like I don't know. Anywho, I think I'm very observant and intelligent, almost to my like detriment sometimes. And like, if I observe something that I'm not particularly fond of with certain behavior, then I feel the need to voice it, or felt the need to voice it in the past. And it wasn't always met with open arms. And um yeah, it's kind of hindered me in a lot of ways, and I'm trying to allow myself to take up space. And I know nobody wants to really hear you talk about yourself all day, so I'll try to keep this short. But I don't know, I wanted to put this out here in case it's helpful for someone else, honestly. I don't know. This is a reminder to show up for yourself, and to speak your truth, and not afraid, and don't be afraid of being seen or heard, or putting yourself out there, because yeah, you deserve to take up space. Like, you're just as precious as anybody else here, as anybody that you look up to, anybody that you put up on a pedestal. You're right on their level. So yeah, just wanted to hop on and say that. um, in more or less words. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you have a blessed day. Take care. And yeah, that's a little part of me that I don't know. I feel like every time I express myself too, or like put part of myself out to the world, it's almost like losing a part of me. Like my heart's just kind of sinking, just saying this and thinking about posting it is like letting myself like be seen and be vulnerable and allow opening myself up for public opinion in a way, you know. Yeah, so I mean, I guess this is also to say like keep your comments to yourself. But yeah, shit's hard, dude. Shit's hard. But how are you going to have a podcast and you don't like to talk in front of people? Are you kidding me? You got to get over it. I got to get over it. So here's that. Here's this. And hopefully I'll feel safe and I don't know, open enough to share and express more like this in the future. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, here's just a little sneak peek. Take care, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Also, look at the Ill River. Um, she's looking mad beautiful today. This is a reminder to just go with the flow. And sometimes that tide gets turbulent, but you know, don't tense up. Just float downstream. You got this. Take care. Bye.